You guys believe in angels, or?
Man, give me a fruit cocktail.
If I did that, then I'd have to give it to you every day, and I won't get all my vitamins.
Do you know who you're dealing with?
Chill, nasty Nate. It's my You got a problem with that?
I'm somebody's
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. Life comes at you fast. If you don't stop and look around a little bit, you just might miss it, says Ferris Bueller on his day off. And, well, Sam Bankman-Fried is going to have a ton of time to stop and look around as he is behind bars, deservingly so, for the crimes of stealing billions from his investors in the crypto exchange, stealing people's life savings, and, of course, rigging elections, which is the much bigger crime that Biden's DOJ didn't charge him with because everything is corrupt and evil in this country. Here's Maxine Waters, who's the chairwoman of the Financial Services Committee, blowing Sam Bankman-Fried a kiss. Look at this. Scam, bankrupt fraud, getting blown a kiss by the woman who is in charge of regulating him. Guess who got a fat check from Sam Bankman-Fried in the 2022 election, along with hundreds of other Democrats running for office. That's what the entire operation was here. The operation was Sam Bankman-Fried takes money from Americans and then funnels it into the coffers of Democrats so that they can try and rig the 2022 election. This is how it worked. Sam Bankman-Fried was the #1 Democrat donor behind George Soros. Okay? George Soros belongs behind bars, and ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to report to you that we have the first photos of Sam Bankman-Fried behind bars. Here we go. There he is on screen, right there. SBF, just months earlier, was standing, posing for photos. Of course, he doesn't have a belt, and it looks like he just took the shirt off of Nordstrom's rack, but here he is with Maxine Waters, somebody who he would fund her campaign. And now, here he is today. Now, why isn't Maxine joining him? Maxine Waters is a bigger criminal than Sam Bankman-Fried, and I don't like Sam Bankman-Fried. SBF is a awful person, but Maxine Waters is a bigger criminal. Maxine Waters actually commits fraud against the taxpayers and the federal government and using the powers granted to her inside of the federal government to enrich herself and her family, to insider trade, to put her husband on the boards of banks. Go look into Maxine Waters. She is called the most corrupt member of Congress by multiple watchdogs. She literally installed her husband on the board of a bank that she had oversight of and was able to get that bank bailed out and get her family hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, she is a witch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wild, even in today's time, to actually see a landscape where people like lifelong Democrats and wokesters like SBF actually do go to jail. SBF went to jail because he was found guilty on all 7 counts and faces, well, the rest of his life in prison, 115 years. Judging by the looks of things, not sure he's gonna last that long. We're not trying to be macabre. We're just saying that, according to reports, Sam Bankman-Fried isn't eating in prison and is skinny as a toothpick. Gangster Sam Bankman-Fried pictured in jail alongside gang members who call him weird as shit. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, this man, a gang member named G-Lock, has told YouTuber and a crypto influencer, Tiffany Fong, on her channel, that Sam Bankman-Fried is weird, but he's a good guy. He can be strange, but he's a good guy. Apparently, he isn't eating. He's skinny as a toothpick. He had a belly when he arrived, and he was eating good. Now he's skinny. This is G-Lock right here. Sam Bankman-Fried's new bestie in prison. It is nice to see people pay for their crimes. It would sure be nice to see Sam Bankman-Fried be charged with the real crimes. And if you are somebody who is ripped off by SBF, I mean, there were tens of thousands of people who I think are going to be doing a massive class action lawsuit. I don't think this guy will ever see the light of day for the rest of his life. I mean, he'll be sued into the sun. But the real crime here, and I don't mean to offend you if you had your life savings stolen by Sam Bankman-Fried, millions did, or at least thousands of people did. The real crime is the political one. This is the one that I'm the most focused on. Sam Bankman-Fried donated exclusively to Democrats, filled their coffers before the 2022 election with stolen, embezzled funds. It was criminal what he did. Sam Bankman-Fried donated tens of millions of dollars to the Democrat Party. That was the operation. That was the op. That was the scam. And he did this in order to get protection. And lo and behold, the Department of Justice drops all the charges for campaign finance violations. Of course, you're not allowed to do this. And while Sam Bankman-Fried may be protected from those violations due to the evil and vicious and corruptness of our Department of Justice that I hope are reversed, because the statute of limitations will not lapse on this. When Trump gets into office, they should charge him. They should re-up those charges. This is clear-cut campaign finance violations. Sam Bankman-Fried may not have to face account for those violations, but has been violated by the memes on the internet. Gangsta's Paradise. Sam Bankman-Fried. SBF dropping the hottest rap album. SBF album drop soon. Bars, blockchains, and beats. Would listen. Just interested. SBF over here gooning from prison. Imagine if we did this to more corrupt politicians. Yes, Maxine Waters should absolutely be joining him. This photo of SBF in jail has me rolling. It is kind of funny. Right where he belongs. Internet commenters are saying, he ain't looking good, man. Got the beard going. SBF kind of looking tough in jail relative to his previous looks. Good for him. SBF joined a gang in prison. LMFAO. Crazy that SBF actually dresses better in jail. Oh, man. That is violation right there. Whatever happened to all the rumors of the parents that SBF were attempting to hide his money? SBF's parents went and bought a ton of real estate and property with all this stolen cash. They're as big as criminals. They should be charged next. Come on. Donald Trump, DOJ, in 8 months. Let's go. Charge his entire family. And then charge George Soros. You got to go next. Full-scale investigation into George Soros and the Open Societies Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, turnabout is fair play. Should Democrats have to pay back all of SBF's stolen donations? Yes. And every person who won their race based on SBF donating to you, I mean, that would be probably impossible to prove, but those seats should be vacated. You shouldn't be allowed to get into Congress off of fraud. Truly unbelievable. The pitch deck versus the data room. Yes, better times. Here we are. And, life comes at you fast. Parental advisory. Yep. Hardcore. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A reminder that Sam Bankman-Fried should not be anyone that you feel sorry for. We're happy to rag on him and drag him on this channel. He is somebody who openly bragged that, this is all about him. He's like a victim here.
Right now, I mean, look, I've had a bad month. This has not been a fun month for me, but that's not what matters here. What matters here is the millions of customers. What matters here.
Oh, really? When are you going to pay the money back, Sam? Why is Sam Bankman-Fried only talking about himself? He's only concerned with himself.
One of the letters I got, I want to read to you, Sam, because it's from a gentleman who said that he lost his life savings. And the subject line is, Sam Bankman-Fried stole $2 million from me. It says, Andrew, can you please ask SBF why he decided to steal my life savings and the $10 billion more from customers to give to his hedge fund, Alameda? Can you ask him why his hedge fund was leveraging long all of these S coins? I'm going to keep it polite for the kids. Please ask him if he thinks what happened was fraud. These are the kinds of letters that I've been getting repeatedly over the past several days. What do you tell this man?
Yeah. I mean, I'm deeply sorry about what happened.
I'm sorry that I destroyed your life savings. That's it. And then he goes on to talk about and mule about himself and how much of a victim he is. Sam Bankman-Fried was an op. They just picked a dumb kid in order to literally launder hundreds of millions of dollars into Democrat bank accounts for the 2022 election. Sam Bankman-Fried thought he was buying himself a get-out-of-jail-free card. Turns out he is in jail. It's not going well. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully the violations continue. Nothing will be worse than what Tucker Carlson did to him live. Tucker Carlson calling this out from 1,000 yards away. Good riddance. Scum.
The main takeaway from the whole thing is that Sam Bankman-Fried isn't stupid. He knows he's bulletproof. He knows the Democratic Party and the SEC and his friend Gary Gensler won't touch him. So watch Sam Bankman-Fried explain that actually he's not very worried about criminal charges.
How concerned are you about criminal liability at this point?
So I don't think that, I mean, obviously I don't personally think that I have, but I think the real answer is that's not, it sounds weird to say, but I think the real answer is that's not what I'm focusing on. I mean, look, I've had a bad month. This has not been a fun month for me, but that's not what matters here.
I've had a bad month. It's all about me and my personal journey, but being held accountable by regulators, the Justice Department, the U.S. Congress, these are my friends. I paid for them. Boy, if there's ever been a clear window into the deep corruption we really need to get rid of if we're going to return to representative democracy, it's that right there. So Sam Bankman-Fried seems so confident that he's untouchable that he admitted in public to commingling funds between FTX, his crypto exchange, and a separate company he controlled. That's the kind of thing that regulators would normally care about, but in this case, for some reason, didn't.
What a horrifying precedent for the government to set. If somebody did this and funded Republicans this way, then I would be on the rafters, rending my garments and screaming from the rooftops that they need to go to jail forever because you can't defraud a bunch of people and steal their life savings to support Republicans. As wild as that seems, that person should be charged with campaign finance. The fact that they are letting him get away with it and not charging him for campaign finance violations is so utterly on its face egregious and evil, corrosive and wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, standing up for a better America is your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe, and laugh along with me at SBF. Please cut a prison album. Please, please. I will totally give it a spin on Spotify. SBF. Bars, blockchain, and would listen. Ironically. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.